So good day everyone and welcome back to Mr. V's tutorial. So last time we talked about the basic construction activities, the definition of construction in terms of geometry, and we also finished doing a construction, one of the basic construction, which is copying it. So the last tutorial that we have is we finish about doing copying a segment. So just a recall that again, for this tutorial series, we're going to have 6 segments of these video tutorials about different constructions in geometry, the basic construction actually. Okay, so again, if you want to get hold of that video, I'm going to put the video right here, up here, anywhere over there. Just click on it so you can go back to copying a segment video. And I'm also going to leave the link on that video at the description below. Alright, so let's jump in with copying an angle, our second task right there. Okay, so again, our activity is done using the GeoGebra website, geogebra.org website. Alright, so let's dive into copying an angle. So for this particular activity, the steps are listed above the applet. So, and it is like detailed, it shows the detailed or the different tools that you're going to use in sequence or in order following the instruction. And down here is where your activity will happen. Alright, so I'm going to make this screen big so you can see it clear. Alright, so here's our construction activity. So copying an angle. So generally on this particular construction, you have a given angle and a given line segment. So what we're going to do here is to copy this angle to this, going to this line segment. Okay, so as you can see, our task is using the tools given, copy the angle onto the given segment. Use the angle tool to show that the two angles are the same size. So I have here. Okay, so let's do the construction. So as you can notice up here, we kind of like added 2 or 3 other tools like this one. This is a circle with center through point, and the angle tool and the ray tool. Okay, so again, this is your move tool, your intersection tool, ray tool, circle with center through point, compass, and your angle tool. Okay, so first step is using your circle with center through point tool and the vertex of your angle as the center of your circle. Create an arc or a circle that will intersect the two sides of your angle. So I have this one and then put it here. So after creating the circle, what we're going to do is to use the intersection tool and highlight where your arc intersect your two sides of your angle. Then using the compass tool, we're going to copy this angle or this circle into this given segment. So to use this, you need to first select a point on the circle going to the center of it, and you can just click and drag and attach it to one of the endpoints of your given segment. So I'm going to use this endpoint right here. So this circle now is attached to my segment, and I'm going to use the intersection tool again to highlight this point where my circle intersect the given line segment. So our second goal, our second step is to have this point right here to this circle right here. How are we going to do that? So using one of this point as the center of your circle, we're going to use it again, this one. So again, using one of this as a center, so I'm going to use this one as a center. I'm going to create a circle with a radius of that distance. So from this point going to the other intersection. So I have now two circles right here. So next step, I'm going to copy this circle to the other segment. So using again the compass tool, point on the circle, then center of your circle, and move it to your other given line segment. So you see, as you can see, this circle, this intersection right here is the same intersection of these two circles from our original angle. So I'm going to highlight that again so everyone can see it. Then the next step is actually the last step of our construction is to connect this intersection right here to the endpoint of our first circle, or the center of our first circle, and that will serve as the vertex of our angle. So using the ray tool, from this vertex or from this endpoint right here, connecting it to the point where your two circles intersect. So I have now that intersection and this one. So I now form an angle. To make sure that this angle right here is the same measure as this one. So as you can see, this is 50 degrees, and our goal is to copy this angle. So this angle should have a measure of 50 degrees too. So using this point right here, or this tool, the angle tool, let's measure this angle. So from one point on the side of your angle to the vertex to the other point on the other side of the angle. So you can see the measure of this angle is 50 also. So 50 degrees, 50 degrees is right there. So at this point, we successfully copied this angle right here going to our given segment. So that is the construction of copying an angle. Alright, so I'm going to redo it again, and I'm going to do it a quicker way. So again, just watch it. Done. So that is how we do this task, copying an angle with a given line segment. Okay, so this is our second task, our second construction activity. So I'm going to see you again on our next video for the rest of the construction activity that we have. So again, you will see the link of our first construction in the description below, or to the suggestion videos up above. And yeah, I will see you again on our next video. By the way, the link to this GeoGebra activity book, you can find it on the description below also, so you can join me in doing this construction, have a practice on how to do it. And yeah, so that's all for today, and I'll see you on our next video.